This will be a short video explaining how to do the 7.C.II Level 2 quiz, which is going to ask you to solve or figure out whether particular complex claims, like this claim here that says either P are true or the combination of S and R is true. And for each of these questions, it's going to tell you things about it first, and then you have to decide whether the whole conjunction or disjunction is false, depending on what kind of claim it is. So one of the things you have to realize for each of these is what the entire claim is. So for this one, I have to figure out what the entire claim is. Another way of asking, what is the main operator? And I realize that because this thing is in parentheses here, that lets me know that it's a group. And so that's why I know the main operator is really the wedge, or this is an or disjunctive claim. And what it says is, well, one of two things is potentially true. Either P is true or S and R is true, or maybe they both are. But at least one of these parts is true. Okay? And so then it asks me, for the following, let P be false. So if you're doing these quizzes, I recommend that you've got a piece of paper handy that you can write this information down, because it's kind of hard to just look at it and keep track of it in your head. So I've got a little notebook, and I'll do this for myself. I'm going to write down this conjunction, or excuse me, disjunction, where P, or S, and R. And it tells me P is false, so I know that one part of the disjunction is false. And R is true. Okay. And S is false. Okay. So if I was looking at this, once I had this information, I've got this written down on my pad here, well, this is a disjunction then, where the first part would be false. So in order for this whole disjunction to be true, then I at least need this other part to be true. But then I have to recognize, well, this is a conjunction. This conjunction is only true when both of the parts are true. So when they tell me that R is true and S is false, I know this part is also false. So I would end up with a disjunction where this part's false and that part's false. That's the case where the disjunction is false, so this whole thing must be false then when P is false, R is true, and S is false. So that's what I would pick there. For some of these others, it's going to be the same deal. You're going to be asked to complete the question, tell us something about the entire statement, given what you know about the parts. So hopefully that was instructive. That gives you hopefully an idea of how to do all of them based on how to do this first one. Good luck.